Are you ready?
Hang yourself.
Yes, you could. Maddie, you're going to be on camera. Are you ready?
Right. Women are a lot like ducks. They don't like mud on their butts, okay? My name is Richard Carter. I'm an avid duck hunter. I've been hunting for several years now. Today we're going to talk about the proper camouflage and placement of duck blinds and the proper selection and placement of decoys. First of all, on blind placement and camouflage, you want to use as much as your natural environment as possible. If there's cattails, if there's grass, if there's brush, you want to use dead brush. Like I said, depending on what this natural environment is what you want to use on your duck blind. Also on the placement, obviously it's going to be near water somewhere. It wants to be within 30 to 50 yards of your landing zone, which is the average range of a shotgun. Now that I've touched on that a little bit, we're going to move on to the selection of decoys. As here in Cherokee County, Oklahoma, you want to use a certain breed of decoy to wherever you're at. Here, it's mainly primarily mallards and teal duck, so you want to use that. If you're somewhere else, you pick your breed and you use it. Also, I want to touch a little bit on the construction of the decoy. You have an aqua kill and you have a weighted kill. An aqua kill, you want to use that in low wind situations, stagnant water. A weighted kill, you can use it in almost any situation. Like I said, it's weighted. Like I said, you can use it in fast moving water, you can use it in wind, you can use it anywhere you want to. The next thing we're going to talk about, and I have some visual illustrations to indicate what we're going to be speaking on, is we're going to be talking about the placement of the decoys, the landing area of the decoy, of the ducks, and such. So the first one we're going to talk about is the mixed C spread. Also, they refer to this sometimes as the J spread. And like I said, with my little illustration here, what we're looking at is the decoys are placed in a C. Like I said, you have your blind here. Your landing area will be out in front of here. Again, like I said, 30 to 50 yards is where you want to where you want the ducks landing. The next one we're talking about is a wedge spread, also known as a V spread. And you can see here a wedge or a V, like I said, where the decoys are placed. Again, your blind and your landing zone. It's also, 50 yards approximately in between where you want the ducks to be landing at. Finally, on the spreads, we're going to talk about a split group spread. And what you're doing here is you're splitting the decoys right in two. Like I said, and primarily a lot of them use two different species of duck decoy. Again, like I said, you're blind 50 yards in between the two. With that, like I said, the amount of decoys you use, they say anywhere from 20 to 60. It's totally up to you and what works best in your situation. So that's about all I have to talk about as far as ducks go. Like I said, and this will improve your hunting success with duck hunting. Does anybody have any questions?
Over here. How many ducks can you get? What's the limit on ducks?
Limit on ducks, I know here in the state of Oklahoma, is 6 ducks per person. You can have up to twice that on your person. Any other questions?
What's the fine if you go over 6 ducks?
I'm not sure what the fine is.
Just hide the duck. Where do you shoot a duck? Where do you aim to shoot a duck?
When you're aiming to shoot ducks, like I said, you primarily aim for the neck location. Any other questions?
What's the best way to practice? Like, what would you practice on if you don't have ducks around? What do you practice on?
You can practice on clay pigeons, like I said, something like that.
Male and female ducks? Or just male ducks?
You can do male and female.
And what's the difference when you see them? How you know a male from a female?
You can get into a lot of it with different species. Like I said, a male duck, like I said, a lot of times will be the more colorful duck out of the group. Like I said, with mallards, like I said, they have a green head, brownish body, green on the tips. Like I said, females are primarily brown, just a natural color. But that's it. Like I said, hopefully these hunting tips will increase your chances with the ducks. And just remember with those, like I said, hopefully you keep the mud off their butts. Thank you.